Hey guys, it's Elder, and in previous videos I showed you how you can archive the sliced borders in Blocs. We use the PNG files over the blocks, over the images, and it worked fine, but as you know, on mobile issues, and even if you go to the Blocs forum, there are some people reporting that the site, as parallax, is not working perfectly on tablets and smartphones. So in this video I'm going to show you how you can build the similar slice borders but without having this issue for mobile devices. And to do that I will show you quickly how we did that before, and I will show you the better way to do that. So what we did before, we duplicated the block like that, and as you remember, when you enable the parallax in Blocs here, because we have the similar image set, same image set as a background, the image becomes just one like that, and we could just place our PNG file right here instead of text. We had this file prepared, and as you remember, we just got rid of the padding and set the width of the site to 100%. So in this way we had this beautiful sliced borders. But the problem is, like I showed you, when we switch to the tablet or mobile view, the site looks terrible. It doesn't work. And let's go to the preview mode, and you can see that parallax is not working on mobile. And the way I suggested you to do that before, I suggested to disable this sliced border on mobile, on tablet devices like that. But the thing is, when you view this website on landscape mode and iPad, like here, you can see that it still thinks that it is desktop, and it shows this image, sliced border image, and it looks very bad. It looks very unprofessional. So what I'm going to do in this video, I'm going to show you how you can have the sliced borders on a desktop and on tablet without having this terrible looking issue. So what I'm gonna do, I'm not gonna duplicate or add this block. What I'm gonna do, I'm going to duplicate the row inside this block, and to select it, you can click on this row, it says row here, or you can just select the brick, text brick, and here in the bottom corner you can select row. Now we have this row selected. We don't need the margin. And let's duplicate this by pressing Command D. We need 3 because we want to have 2 borders on upper side and bottom. So let's get rid of the text like that. And from here we will do the same as before. We will add the image to the upper side and the bottom. Prepared before. If you don't know how to make this, I will put the link in the description on YouTube. And it's very easy. You can do that with any image editor. And from here, as you remember, we got rid of the padding and we set the width to 100. So we do everything the same here as well, like before, but the only difference is we do that inside one block. Of course, there is one issue, and because here we have the content, if it is aligned to the one side, or even if it is aligned to the center, and let's say we have a lot of text, it will look terrible like that. And the way we can solve this problem is we can add the custom class to this row here. As I told you before, to select the row, you just click on the anywhere inside this row, and here in the bottom corner we can just click on the row, and let's add the custom class. Let's say middle row. We will name it middle row. Let's open this custom class, and here we will select we will set the maximum width for our content row, and as you can remember, here in the project settings, we have these settings for width of our website. So I recommend to use the similar width for this content row. So let's select this row again, and here we have this middle row custom class we just added. So let's edit this custom class, and what we have to do is to apply the width. We will have maximum width to the same as we have for our project, so it is 1170. As you can see, it's already much smaller, but right now it is aligned to the left, and it would have been easier if we could just align it here in the settings, but we can't. It is alignment for the text inside, but the way we can align it to the center is by adjusting the margins and padding. So what you have to do is click on this one and this one. So left and right sides, we have to set it to auto. And to set it to auto, you just select it and type A. And it says auto. And do the same for the left side, just type A. And as you can see, it is aligned it to the center, perfectly to the center. So now we can preview what we have in the preview mode. And as you can see, it is a similar effect to what we had before, but instead we didn't use 3 blocks. So it doesn't really matter on the desktop view, because on desktop it worked before as well. Let's get rid of that. But the problem is, of course, is the tablet view. As you can see before, if we did not disable it for tablet and mobile, it will look like that. So it will be duplicating the same image, different blocks. It looks terrible. Here we have the still with sliced borders, perfectly fine, and we have the image, just one image. And if you want to continue to use parallax, you can easily do that. On desktop it will still be working, but when we switch to the tablet view, as you can see, it will just replace the parallax image, the still image, but it will still show the perfectly fine borders here, which is not possible using the old method. And from here, of course, you can adjust the padding as well, because as you know, because we have removed the padding for this block, we set it to none, we can add some padding. To do that, just edit this middle row custom class we have edited. Just click here on the upper side and add how much padding you want. So let's say 50. We will add the 50 to the bottom side as well. So now we have more padding. And if you want, for example, on tablet, because maybe on tablet you don't need this much padding here, you can same way you can select the row. Let's select the row, and here we have our custom class. We can set it to let's say to 10. So 10 for upper side and 10 for bottom. So when we go to the desktop, we have 50. To tablet mode, we have 10. So, and it works perfectly fine, not just for tablet view, but for mobile as well. As you can see, we have this sliced borders working perfectly. And as you can see, the old version is just terrible. And we just could, of course, disable this block, and it will not show on mobile. It was okay, but for tablet view, for landscape view on tablets, it worked not perfectly. As you can see, some guys here on the forum raised this question, so I was trying to find the solution, and now I'm sharing it with you. And before finishing this video, I'm going to show you one thing, something else, and the similar way we could, of course, build the fading effect as well, like this. As you remember, we still used 3 separate blocks, the same way we did the sliced borders to achieve this fading effect. But now we're going to use the similar technique to achieve this fading effect as well. So let's duplicate it the same way we did the slice borders. Get rid of the text, select the width of the website to 100. Let's get rid of all margins. We don't need the margins here. And we will get rid of the padding like that. And we will add some of the no, we don't need to add anything. We just need to add the custom classes, and I already have the custom classes set for this website. So if you don't know how to create these custom classes, just check the old video I had before. Gradient to, it's very easy. We can do it using the gradient effect in background tab. And the same way, now we can see we have this beautiful fading effect. And of course, if you want to use the parallax, we can do that like that. So let's check it out in the browser. Its slice borders work fine, and this fading effect works fine as well. Let's preview it in the browser because it's too slow. Works fine, and it was we had the similar issues before for tablet view, as you remember, because it used the similar technique. We had this same image, different block type of issue, and now we don't have it. So now we have the perfect solution. As you can see here, we have this beautiful gradient effect, and parallax image just replaced the still image, but everything else still the same. And of course, like I showed you in the slice borders, you can adjust the padding. Right now we have a lot of padding here, but you can always adjust the height of this gradient effect. As you remember here, we have this custom class. We can set the maximum height to wherever we want, 100. I will leave it at 335 because I like more space, but it's up to you. You can do whatever you want. And as you remember, because we need this content to align to the center, right now it is aligned to the center because we have just one word, but if we don't add this custom class, the content will be not readable on big screens. So all you have to do is add this middle row custom class. We edit it. We edit for this sliced border. And as you can see here as well, we have the content placed perfectly to the center, to the middle of the block, and we have full screen full width borders and fading effect. So what you have to do then, you have to add all the content inside this row, and it will stay perfect. Anyway, that's it for this video. If you need anything else, any help with blocks or anything on web design, I'm always happy to help. Just send me email, or you can comment here on this video, or you can reach me on Blocs forum. It's Eldar. Have a nice day.